10 on Your Side continues to cut through the candidate clutter during this election season. We're keeping local politicians honest through our truth tracking series.
And one race has gotten pretty ugly. We're taking a closer look at Virginia's 17th state Senate district. It includes parts of Western Hampton Roads. 10 on Your Side's Andy Fox has tonight's Truth Tracker.
Domestic abuse is physical and emotional terror. How do I know? Because I'm a survivor. That's why Clint Jenkins' candidacy for Senate is so disturbing. He's a domestic abuser, even accused of choking his own daughter.
Delegate Clint Jenkins.
But what bothered me more was that someone would take my daughter and try to use my family against me.
The ad against Jenkins put on air by his opponent, Delegate Emily Brewer.
He was charged with 3 separate occasions of domestic abuse and assault.
Truth Tracker finds that true. Jenkins was charged, but the ad fails to mention all the charges were dismissed. 3 misdemeanors dating back 26 years to September 1997. Assault and battery against his wife. In November 2003, assault and battery against his daughter. And in December 2003, threatened to kill or injure his daughter.
That ad is going to have a major impact on this election. It has already. But the jury is still out.
The jury? Voters.
As Clint Jenkins' daughter, I can tell you, Emily Brewer's attacks on my dad are bold-faced lies.
My daughter felt that it was best coming from her since she was the target used in Miss Brewer's video. Miss Brewer is saying that I'm an abuser. It's a bold-faced lie.
So when the daughter says bold-faced lie...
These were her words, not mine.
Delegate Brewer points out on the first charge involving wife ESFG, noting evidence sufficient to find guilt. Judgment withheld for 12 months. If no further problem, we'll dismiss. And it was dismissed. To that, Jenkins says,
I've been married now for 35 years. 35 years. Same wife, living together.
The words matter, and I believe the writing of the victims.
Karen Jenkins writes in the complaint,
He grabbed my head and squeezed it and said he was going to kill me. That's what she wrote about you.
Well, I think...
That's not someone else, sir. That's your wife.
Yeah. Once again, I think that all families have disagreements and have ups and downs and challenges.
Jenkins' daughter told the Suffolk police officer who wrote, grabbed her with his hands in the throat area while they were driving. The choking lasted for 5 to 10 minutes.
According to my daughter, those are her that's not what she said. She was 15 years old. She was 15 years old. She was dragged out of school by herself, no attorney.
Jenkins also offended by the silhouetted violent choking in Brewer's ad.
To me, it was a reflection of an angry black man.
What is Jenkins' message to voters?
Taking my adversities, taking my mistakes, and learned from them and grown from them to be a better person, to make a contribution. The image is a picture of my family coming together, praying together, supporting one another, loving on each other.
Jenkins' ad against Brewer deals with abortion.
Brewer said abortions are barbaric and called Planned Parenthood a terrorist organization.
Truth Tracker finds that true. Brewer did say that.
Well, if you think about the process of what happens to a child
But you
in the
admit
womb,
that you said it was barbaric.
Absolutely. Just imagine that process that, you know, a child in the womb goes through.
What we're dealing with is the right to choose.
Is Planned Parenthood, in your opinion, a terrorist organization?
What I would say is this. I think that
Because you did say that.
I did. Planned Parenthood is an aggressive organization, and I firmly don't believe that taxpayer dollars should be going to Planned Parenthood.
If you watch the news and what's going on in Israel, it's very clear of what a terrorist organization looks like, and I don't think we see that in Planned Parenthood.
As you heard from Delegate Jenkins, the political ad concerning his family and him and their response could very well determine who wins and who loses Election Day, November 7th. I'm Andy Fox. 10 on Your Side.